Pippin Gets Lost story. Once upon a time, in a land filled with magic and wonder, there lived a little purple dragon named Pippin. Pippin was a curious and adventurous dragon who loved to explore new places with his mom. One sunny morning, Pippin's mom, Mrs. Plum, decided to take him on a special adventure to the bustling Dragon Town Mall. Excited to see all the wonderful shops and meet new friends, Pippin happily skipped alongside his mom as they strolled through the colorful mall. The air was filled with the scent of freshly baked dragon cookies, and the sound of laughter echoed through the corridors. As they browsed through the shops, Pippin's eyes sparkled with delight at all the amazing things he saw. But amidst the excitement, he accidentally wandered away from his mom's side. Lost in the sea of bustling shoppers, Pippin felt a pang of fear creeping into his heart. Frantically, Pippin looked around, but his mom was nowhere to be seen. His heart sank as he realized he was all alone in the vast mall. Remembering what his teacher had taught him in school, Pippin knew he needed to stay calm and find a policeman for help. Taking a deep breath, Pippin gathered his courage and began to search for a friendly officer. Finally, he spotted a kind-looking policeman patrolling nearby. With determination in his eyes, Pippin marched up to the officer "Mom, can you help me, please?" The policeman knelt down to Pippin's level and smiled warmly. "Of course, little one. Don't worry, we'll find your mom together. Do you know your address?" Pippin nodded eagerly. "Yes, sir. I live in Dragon Hollow, at the top of the tallest hill. And my mom's name is Mrs. Plum. She's a beautiful purple dragon with shiny scales, and she was wearing a lovely pink dress today." Impressed by Pippin's bravery and quick thinking, the policeman radioed for assistance and described Mrs. Plum's appearance to his fellow officers. Soon, a search party was organized, and they began combing through the mall in search of Pippin's mom. Meanwhile, Pippin waited anxiously with the policeman, his heart racing with worry. But just when he was beginning to lose hope, he heard a familiar voice calling out his name. Turning around, Pippin saw his mom rushing towards him, her eyes filled with relief and joy. "Pippin, oh, my dear sweet Pippin, I was so worried about you," Mrs. Plum exclaimed, gathering her little dragon in a tight hug. Tears of happiness welled up in Pippin's eyes as he hugged his mom back tightly. "I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to get lost, but I remembered what my teacher said about finding a policeman, and he helped me find you." Mrs. Plum beamed with pride at her brave little dragon. "You did so well, Pippin. I'm so proud of you. And thank you to the kind policeman who helped bring my precious Pippin back to me." The policeman smiled warmly and nodded. "It was my pleasure, Mom. Just doing my duty to help keep everyone safe." With his mom by his side and the kind policeman watching over them, Pippin felt a sense of peace and gratitude wash over him. Though his adventure at the mall had been filled with twists and turns, he knew that as long as he stayed brave and relied on the help of others, he could overcome any obstacle that came his way. And so, hand in hand with his mom, Pippin continued his journey through the Dragon Town Mall, knowing that no matter what challenges lay ahead, he would always find his way back home.